This episode of The Phenomenon is sponsored by Noom.
When you're super busy, it can be hard to eat healthy. Noom is here to help cut through the overwhelming obstacles and start building achievable, common-sense habits on your way towards better health. The Noom app is an easy way to track your food and exercise in a way that meets you where you are, rather than setting some crazy, unrealistic goals. It helps you think differently about what you're eating, rather than just making you feel bad every time you need a snack. I love how easy the app is to use, and I always feel better and more energetic when I'm thinking a little more actively about what I'm putting into my body. Noom helps you on a personalized journey towards better eating that believes getting healthier is about progress, not perfection. At just 10 minutes a day, Noom easily fits into your busy schedule on your terms. Sign up for your trial at noom.com/phenomenon to start building better habits for healthier long-term results. That's noom.com/phenomenon to start your trial now.
Finally, the monsters are gone. The sharks no longer swarm the skies, killing people at first glance. The indestructible tall ones have disappeared, their whereabouts unknown. In their wake remains only a shred of the original human population. Survivors are scattered around the globe, some finding new communities, some only more isolation, all of them haunted by the past, and slowly learning to move forward. The world is forever changed, but humanity and everything that comes with it perseveres. This is The Phenomenon, Survivors. Lindsay and Rios. Written by Katic. Directed by Jared J. Smith.
Would you please sit down?
Do you know how many people lived in the Denver metro area? Just under 3 million. The most populated area in the Rockies.
Okay.
Look, I'm sure you heard the warnings, and I bet you've seen a few who didn't listen, right?
More than a few.
Okay. And how many other living souls have you ran into since this whole thing started?
After the first week? None.
Until this morning.
Yes. I'm sure the odds of us coming across each other are very long. It must have some deeper meaning.
Look, I'm saying that each of us has managed to survive an unprecedented catastrophe.
So far.
We should stick together.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Come on. It would be foolish to split up.
Or, and I want you to listen very carefully, we go our separate ways, and neither of us ends up getting the other killed.
I'd say each of us surviving independently this long, it's a pretty good indicator that we both know what we're doing.
Well, I know I do, but for all I know, you've survived by plain dumb luck.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Look at that sky. Beautiful.
Yes, what a gorgeous gray.
Oh, honestly, did you ever think you'd be able to look at clouds like this again? Or feel the rain outside of scampering from one building to the next? I will be thankful every day that those motherfuckers are gone.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, where to today?
Well, we got an early start, so we should be able to hit a couple neighborhoods, I think.
You sure we haven't checked these already?
Nope. I'm keeping track on the map.
At this point, they all look the same to me.
Yeah, I know. We'll find someone, eventually.
Unless we're... Oh, shit.
What is it?
Another one. Look.
Let's check it out.
This makes what, a half dozen?
Something like that.
That's a hell of a lot more plane crashes than I ever thought I'd see.
No kidding. Wow.
Yeah, this one's in pretty good shape. Looks like the main bulk of it stayed intact, even if it is upside down.
No, it's more than that. This one's special.
Because it's bigger?
No, not just bigger. Look around. There's no evidence of large fires. The wreckage isn't melted and burned to ash. And look at the terrain east of all this. There's deep ruts from where the landing gear dragged through the ground.
The landing gear?
Yeah. This one didn't fall from the sky like the others. This was an emergency landing gone wrong. And by the looks of it, they probably even dumped the fuel before the crash.
How in the world could anyone have been alive to attempt an emergency landing?
Well, Lindsay, that's because this is Air Force One.
Bullshit.
White and blue, and look there.
The presidential seal.
Or just enough of it to be recognizable, at least. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, do you think they might have known what happened? Wait a minute, this is crazy. Why would they dump fuel and land here if they were alive and able to control the plane? Why wouldn't they glide to Denver International? It's not that far away.
Maybe they didn't dump the fuel. Maybe they ran out. There's only one way to find out, though. Let's see if we can get into the main cabin.
Wait, just wait a minute, Rios.
What?
It's been 3 months since the skies cleared.
Give or take.
And this plane, Air Force One, it's been here this entire time, right?
Has to have been.
And nobody has come to recover anything from the crash?
Huh. Doesn't look like it.
So, what does that say about the likelihood of the government surviving? Like, at all?
Could mean a lot of things. Could be that recovering anything from Air Force One hasn't been a priority. Could be that whoever's left in the government doesn't even know where Air Force One went down.
Or
Or it could be that everyone's dead and there is no government.
there it is.
Well, only one way to find out.
And that is...
We go inside, and if possible, we get some kind of communications up.
right. They teach you how to hack Air Force One at the police academy?
There's gotta be some kind of emergency beacon or something. It might be the best shot we get at contacting the outside world. Come on, we can climb in through that break in the fuselage there.
Wonderful.
Oh,
Really?
okay. Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I can't believe
careful
we're
there.
doing this.
Careful with that one.
Can you take my hand?
Here we go. Okay.
Oh my god.
Looks like the sharks got him.
Yeah. Just caught me by surprise. Do you know where you're going?
I don't have to. Look, plane map. Let's start with the communications room. If there's anywhere there's gonna be a beacon or paper printouts of the things that they received, it'll be there.
What about the president's office?
We could try that, but it's way more likely to be locked up in the communications room.
Makes sense.
Let's go.
Rios,
Yeah,
why are we whispering?
I don't know. I guess it feels more respectful. This being kind of a tomb, after all.
What the hell was that?
We're raccoons?
I sure hope so.
Let's go. There it is. The stairwell up. Well, down to communications.
After you.
Okay. Stand back.
Just try the knob.
Good idea. Come on.
What are we looking for exactly?
You start gathering up some of this paperwork. I'm gonna pull some of the drives from the server. There's gotta be records, logs, files, something we can use.
Okay. Don't military computers and stuff have, like, encryptions and passwords and things?
I'm sure they do, yeah. Still, worth a shot, right?
I suppose so. Rios! Rios, did you hear that?
Hear what?
It sounded like... wolves.
Oh, shit.
Get back!
No. God, where the fuck is it? Diazepam, carprofen, amoxicillin. Yes. Okay. Where is the fucking painkillers? Propofol. Oh my, thank fucking Christ. Welcome back.
Where are we?
In the president's quarters.
Am I in the president's bed?
Well, you're on the president's mattress, at least. I still can't believe you did that.
Did what?
Just jumped right at that wolf. You didn't even hesitate.
Well, it is my job, you know.
Oh, please. You were a cop, not a lion tamer or something.
Serve and protect, you know.
Yeah.
Thanks for patching me up.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, I think you did a decent job.
I got a D- in anatomy in high school. You think you're okay?
Yeah, I think so. What was it again? I was kind of loopy when you told me.
It was a tooth.
Wait, what?
A fucking fang.
You pulled a wolf fang out of my...
Out of your ass, yeah.
Oh. Did they teach you that at Eastern Mountain Bank?
Oh yeah, emergency surgery is standard stuff for a bank manager.
So really, where did you learn all the medical stuff?
I didn't. I'm as surprised as you.
Yeah, but when you went shopping, you came back with some pretty specific some drugs.
Yeah.
What is it?
Before the world went to shit, oh, fuck it. I was a junkie.
Oh, shit. I had no idea.
That's how I know the drugs. I was a pill popper. Legal scripts when I could get them, stolen pharmaceuticals from the street when I couldn't. I was barely holding it together when shit hit the fan. The first few weeks, I was in withdrawals in my apartment, forced myself to eat and drink, slept as much as I could. I didn't survive because I was strong. I survived because I was fucked up.
Why tell me now?
I don't know. I just wanted to be honest with you. You saved my life.
Shit. You saved mine too.
No, I didn't. You would have figured it out without me. Gotten the tooth out, found antibiotics, survived the bite. You're capable. Me, on the other hand, without you there, I would have been wolf kibble.
Nah. You would have found a way. And I'm not the survivalist that you make me out to be. Before I found you, I wasn't sure if I was the last person on Earth. Finding another person, even one really mean to me, it showed me that there are others out there. It helped me to push forward.
I'm sorry if I was a little difficult when we first met.
I know I can survive, but you just got by on dumb luck.
I'm never gonna live that down, am I? You're gonna hold it over my head forever?
Nah, not forever. Just a really, really long fucking time.
Oh, great.
And hey, I don't care about your past. And I don't care how you survived. All that matters is that you did, and that you're here now. You're stronger than you think, Lindsay.
Thanks, Rios. So, what's next?
Well, first, I'm gonna take a nap. Then we're gonna get the hell out of this plane and see if those drives were worth getting bit in the ass for. Find anything?
There was a janitor in the upstairs hallway, shards, but other than that, this place is in pretty good shape.
Yeah, when the shards first hit, it was later in the evening. Makes sense that the schools would be empty.
How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm alright. I think I need to tone down the propofol. It's making me fuzzy.
I'll reduce your dosage again, and maybe space it out by another half hour.
Okay, cool.
Any luck with the drives?
Yes, actually. I mean, it took me trying a couple different computers, different operating systems.
Any idea what caused the crash?
Not yet, but they were definitely still up and flying after the initial swarm.
How about why they tried to land in a field rather than a runway?
Well, they might have been without actual pilots. I would imagine the first shards got the cockpit crew. There are enough failsafes and autopilot protocols to keep the plane in the air, but emergency maneuvering or landing, especially without being able to look out the front windshield, I can imagine that would get a little hairy.
Right. Okay, so what were they doing up there?
Well, for one thing, it looks like the military were keeping tabs on all civilian broadcasts, nationwide, every moment from the swarm leading up to the crash.
Trying to rescue people?
No, there's no mention of rescue operations anywhere. In fact, it looks like they were more interested in when the broadcast signals stopped. They were mapping them.
Tracking survivor populations.
Yeah,
And are there any?
glad you asked.
Most major cities have one or two confirmed populations of survivors, notably large in cities with major underground rail installations. New York, London, Moscow, Seoul, Shanghai, Beijing, Tokyo, Paris, though some of them are not in the most organized or civilized fashion.
Okay, so New York.
Well, New York a few months ago, yeah. Who the hell knows what it's like now? This was before the tall ones, before months more of the shards.
Yeah, but it's something.
Well, there's more. It looks like a lot of the coordination of what remained of the government was coming out of some facility in coastal South Carolina.
What's there?
a Marine Corps training base, Pears Island.
Okay. So, what do we do with this information?
That's a very good question.
Well, good thing we're in a school, because we need a library.
A library?
Yes, Rios. In the great ancient days before almighty Google, people used to write information down in things called books.
Okay, Lindsay.
We need to figure out how to get a car running again that's been sitting for half a year. I'm pretty sure we can find one in perfect condition in a garage somewhere. We need to figure out what happens to stale gas and if or how to get it viable again. We need to map out a route that uses as few bridges or major cities as possible.
So, we're going on a road trip or something?
What's the matter? You don't like road trips?
I like road trips fine, it's just... I've never really left Colorado before. We visited my grandparents down in Mexico once when I was a kid, but...
Well, it's a big world out there, Rios.
And our destination is...
Paris Island, South Carolina, where the communications were going. And if there's nothing there, Washington, D.C.
And if there's nothing at either?
Rios, we can't be the only survivors. Even if we're the only ones to find information leading to Paris Island, we definitely won't be the only ones headed to D.C. You worry too much.
I worry too much? We're talking about driving 2,000 miles across a post-apocalyptic wasteland.
Okay, fine. If there's nothing in South Carolina or D.C., we head to the Big Apple. New York, New York. Like it said on the tape.
Okay, we do need a library. What if we meet other survivors?
I guess we'll either take them with us or leave them, depending on what they want. Case-by-case basis.
And if they're hostile?
They won't be. That's not the world I want to live in. I'm not going to be that pessimistic.
You've changed, Lindsay. I thought you said, I'm not going anywhere with you.
Yeah. Things change. Now get reading.
By Çakar-Smith, Andrew Pomeroy, and Öykü Çakar-Smith. Based on the world of the phenomenon created by Katic. Sound design and music by Andrew Pomeroy. Cover art by Pecharsky. This episode features the voices of Roberto Arrizon, Rachel Lynn, and Dan Eberle. The Phenomenon is a production of Luciola Creative.